Alright, so let's get started with the Mind Trip achievement. And technically, we can also get the Red Door achievement. So the first thing we're going to have to do is go on through, break on through campaign. And obviously, to do this really quickly, we want to do this on recruit, okay? So we are going to need to do 2 playthroughs on this one. So just be forewarned on that. Where one, we have to actually do exactly as Adler says, and then the other one disobey exactly what he says, okay? So let's get started with this one. Alright, so I do want to say that this achievement is going to take kind of, slash trophy is going to take a while actually. I tried doing the best that I could to try to make this as short as possible, but here he's going to tell you to pick up an M16. Obviously I couldn't find it, but that guy that got stabbed in front of you, he's going to have it. So you're going to notice here that technically I didn't pick it up until like now, but it still kind of counted. So obviously I'm gonna kind of like fast forward these fights where I'm like, fighting pretty much. You pretty much want to take down everyone. At least that's kind of what I did. So just try to follow what I do, and if you stick to it, you should be pretty good. So again, just take down everyone, and the first one. This is technically the first playthrough, so we're just gonna listen to exactly what he tells us to do. Alright, so at this point, this is pretty much where the challenge starts to begin, okay? He's going to tell you go to the right, so go to the right with them. There's going to be a few parts like that where he's going to tell you go to the left, go to the right, and you just pretty much go exactly where he tells you. There's going to be a lot of fighting scenes, kind of, so I'm going to have to fast forward a bunch of them. So you'll see, but pretty much just stick to what he tells you to do, just like right now in the beginning, Um, it should be pretty simple. It just kind of it takes a while because this mission it tells you kind of like do this part again, do that part again, and it just kind of gets kind of really annoying. But just stick to it. And I do want to point out that I somehow kind of got it a little bit early. I at least saw some other people do it, and they got it a lot later. But again, I'm playing on the Xbox Series X, so I don't know if that's why I got it really fast. But pretty much, we're just gonna go down here, and I'll just let it. I'll let it be and just watch as I take down everyone. Just pretty much follow along, and then I'll be back when something kind of specific pops out. A lot of parts like this, okay, where a bunch of doors are gonna pop, or I guess the red door, and you're gonna have to go through them, and this is gonna get really annoying. But first of all, and then again, I'm hoping that you have already at least played this mission before, so just kind of just go forward, and then you can there's Parseus, and then you're gonna get transported back to the beginning, and then again here he's gonna tell you, you took them down silently, and just take them down. Again, I do want to clarify on mine at least. I was taking them down silently until like the last three, and then I made a whole ruckus, which you should still be fine. Again, this is just me. In the first playthrough, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to listen to the commands, and that's what happened. So don't be afraid if you do start a ruckus. I think you should be fine as long as you kind of you actually use the bow to take them down, as in opposed to when you're not listening. I guess use like another weapon or something, but do try to take them all out. At least that's, I guess, the only tip I can give you. So yeah, let's. I'll come back till the next important part happens. Alright, so now once again we're back in the same spot, and then again we're gonna follow his orders. He's gonna tell us to go to the left, so let's go to our left, and then again we're just gonna fight up a few Vietnamese right now, enemies, and then we'll get back to this important part again. back at it again, and then this time he's gonna tell us to go to the bridge, I believe. So we're just gonna go forward, and this is where you can either go to the left or to the right. But again, listen to what he tells you to. So right here, he's gonna tell us to go to the right, and what's gonna pretty much happen is there's gonna be a lot of enemies right here. So just take them all down. Remember, it's okay to die. You should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna speed through this because there are a lot of enemies, and then I'll come back pretty much when the chopper is done killing them. You'll see in just a bit. But yeah, just make sure to take them all down. Yeah, it's a pretty much annoying achievement, isn't it? Slash trophy. There's a lot of repetition. So here in this part, there's two projectors. As you're gonna see, I was kind of like, what do we have to do here? So what you have to do is you have to line up the red door slide, okay, on both of them. You pretty much turn them on at the same time, and then you'll see what happens. And then just a heads up, I am pretty much taking off some of the cutscenes that happen just to make this video shorter. So just to clarify that, just because a cutscene doesn't pop out on mine, but it does on yours, it's like you're still doing great. It's just that for time issue, I took mine down. Okay. So here we build the door, and we're gonna go right through it. And there might be some cutscenes here. I don't know. Maybe I just took them off, but this is gonna be very repetitive right here. Where we're gonna go to Parsy's office, and then we're just gonna start again from the beginning. There with the first playthrough again right here for the third time. We're gonna spawn in, and like he tells us with the grenade launcher, we're just gonna pretty much kill everyone once again. Shoot them all down, and then we should be good. Follow through again, and then I'm just gonna speed it up, and we should have one more after this. And then just letting you guys know, the second playthrough where we ignore his commands, it's a lot easier. Oh, by the way, this is where I die, so just to let you guys know, it's okay for you to die. Clearly I died, and I still got it. But yeah, the second playthrough should be a lot fun because we're just kind of running away, and we're just like, nah, dude, screw you. There is some fighting involved though, but at the beginning there's a lot of running, so just a heads up on that. But yeah. Alright, so once again, we're in the same spot here, and here he's going to tell us to go either to the left or to the right, and obviously he's telling us to go to the left, so once again, let's go to the left. Look, here was me asking myself, what if I go the other way? Little did I know this was for an achievement, so yeah. So for this part, we're gonna go back on the bridge, and actually everything's gonna be frozen. Okay. So again, we're gonna have to cross the bridge and either go to the left or the right. But for this part specific, we have to go to the left. And pretty much, we're gonna have a sniper shoot down everyone as much as you can, and then you're gonna get a napalm strike. As soon as you get that napalm strike, just call it in, and you should eliminate everyone. And then we shall get started from the next point on that. And soon after that, the magical red door is gonna appear again. And guess what? We're gonna open it. So obviously it's gonna be locked. And actually, this is where it gets really annoying. So pretty much you're gonna have to find the door, and you're just gonna keep on walking like forever. You turn back and there's nothing there. So I guess the tip is just keep on going, and then eventually you'll come up against some red ones again. Just every time you see a red one, open it, and then you'll start seeing that eventually, uh, you're not gonna be able to open it because you're like, what the hell? It just keeps on getting farther, farther, farther away, and as you're gonna probably be able to tell on mine, just in just a little bit, I'm running around like a chicken when I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And honestly, I guess a tip is just kind of go forward a little bit and just look back, like behind you, and the red door is gonna open. You're gonna see in just a little bit that I actually did that, but I did not notice the red door for some reason, and I continue forward, and then until later on, Adler tells you, "Hey, look behind you," and I look back, and there it is. So here you go. Enjoy. I know it's getting really annoying, and again, I'm trying my best to try to make this as quick as possible because I know it's a very tedious achievement slash trophy, and I guess you fall there. So yeah, in just a little bit, we should almost be done with the first playthrough. So hang in there. It's for an achievement slash trophy. Remember that. This is probably one of the most annoying ones, though. So we're almost there, people. Almost. Okay, so last part of the first playthrough. Again, finally, this is the part where he just kind of skips it all and takes us exactly where we need to go through the door. So, I do want to clarify in this. Listen to his order. I know this is an achievement, but for the first playthrough, if you want to do the other one, open the door, and right there you should get that challenge complete. Again, this is pretty much passing the entire mission. Um, I would advise you to just kind of follow it and just pass it. Get the achievement if you haven't passed it already. And I guess you can say just start the next mission. But then once you start the next mission, just press start and quit, and then you should be able to go back to the main menu and just reselect this mission again, and then that's where we're gonna get started. So again, this is just the final cutscene of that mission. Just if you can't skip it, skip it. Obviously, this is me doing on my first playthrough where I was just playing for campaigns and not the achievement. So I'm grabbing this footage off of that, but you can just skip through it, wait for the achievement, blah blah blah, and let's get started for the second and final playthrough of that mission. Trust me, it's gonna be a lot simpler and easier. Almost there, people. Alright, so this is the second playthrough. It's gonna be a lot easier. And honestly, let me know how I'm doing on this guide, I guess. I'm not very used to making commentary on this. Usually I just kind of show it. But I didn't want to include my voice, and hopefully I'm doing a good job on this. Let me know down in the section below if I'm actually being helpful, and if my voice is kind of, or if I'm not going too fast and all of that. So hopefully everything's doing good, and I hope you're enjoying this. So we're almost there, people. We're almost there. So here, he's gonna tell us pick an M16, blah blah blah. Right. At this point, don't pick up any weapons. Just kind of run, 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 run. Don't kill anyone. And luckily, we're still in recruit. Okay, remember that. So they're not necessarily gonna kill us. They almost killed me there, but we're still good. And then this is where the usual part where we just kind of go through the middle, and that's where he tells us, all right, go to the right, go to the left. Right here, he's going to tell us to go to the right, but obviously we're going to go against his order. So we're going to go to the left. And then let's continue from there. Alright, so we're back at this point, and then we have to go right through the bridge. He's going to tell us to go down through the zip line, but we're not going to go. And this is the part where I may have changed my fate with the achievement. So we're supposed to go to the right, but we actually go to the left. This is where the sniper part comes in, and with the napalm strike again. And I guess, just like usual, I'm going to speed it up and just take him down. And I don't know if this order is what affected me to get the achievement slash trophy early, but I knew something was off because in the first playthrough I went the other way. But obviously we're trying to go against his orders, so uh, I hope you follow my way, and I hope it works out just as fine. So here, crossing my fingers, it works for you too. Let me know if it worked for you or not. Okay, so this is what I find weird. Technically, we're supposed to disobey his orders, but when it comes to opening doors, we have no choice, but we have to open them. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna go on the chair, and this is where we're getting different cutscenes. Okay, this is when you know we're doing this thing good. So again, we're gonna spawn in the beginning, and he's gonna tell us kill him all, whatever, quietly. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna run away, but since he does specifically say, you know, kill them silently, right now in this last one, I'm gonna shoot a guy without killing him, so he can start shooting me, and hopefully he did make a ruckus, kind of trying to disobey his order again. And here I almost died in recruit, sad, but it's a good thing it's in recruit. And then we're gonna come back to the middle once again, and you'll start noticing that like video cameras are starting to pop out, so you know we're doing this good. And right here he's gonna tell you to go to the right, but we're gonna go to the left and just kind of continue once again. So at this point, once again, he's going to tell us go down the zip line. But again, we're going to say no. So obviously we can't go to the left now. But so our only choice is to go to the right. And once again, you just got to take down everyone here, and then we'll continue from there. But yeah, don't worry. If you die, you're good. I'm pretty sure you should know this by now. But just take out everyone. Take them all down, baby. Almost there, ladies and gentlemen. So again, the big magical red door. Okay, this, I don't know if this has to be part of this, but I would advise you just to do it just in case. Okay, there's gonna be windows to the left, and I just would recommend just to opening all of them. Okay, there should be like 5 of them. Um, I don't necessarily know if this is part of the achievement slash trophy, but I did it, and obviously I'm trying to give you guys the best advice. And I guess just to be safe, just do them all. I mean, it doesn't hurt, doesn't really change anything. And yeah, this should be, or I think we should almost kind of be there. So I believe this is when you get in the chair, and then we get teleported once again. Yada yada yada. Again, he's gonna tell us to kill him. We're not gonna kill him because we're trying to disobey his order. And again, you should know the rest by now. We go back to the middle, and yada yada yada. Almost there, people. Almost there. We're almost there, I promise. And once again, here he's going to tell us to go to the right, and we're just going to go to the left and continue from there. Once again, this is where it gets kind of weird. So again, we're trying to disobey his orders, right? Which he's telling us to go down there. What I did is I went forward to the point where it pissed him off. Where he's like, "No, dude, go back." Obviously, we did the left and the right path already. So technically, we kind of actually have to go down the zip line, which we're obeying his order, which is totally weird. But the more weird part is actually what happens here. So as you can tell, everything's kind of like in the Matrix right now. Everything's just slowing down, and we're gonna open this random ass door right there, and we're just gonna fall. And to be honest with you, I think in this part, this is where it gets really weird. Okay, and by weird, I mean like we're down in the cave, we just have a pistol, and we're gonna get to this point where it's all dark, and we're gonna hear zombies, and we're like, what the hell? And obviously, I killed the first one that pops out, but then the second one kills me, and actually, and being honest with you, it actually killed me legit. But I think that's what has to happen. You have to let it kill you, and then this kind of door opens, and then look right there. It said the second challenge was completed, and then here's this pathway where it's just gonna be hella crazy, where you're just gonna keep on going forward, and the door's gonna keep on getting away from you. So again, I think I mentioned this earlier. The more you go forward, um, just kind of look back, and the door's gonna be behind you. You're gonna notice here that I do look back, and it's gonna be right there behind me. I know it's a little confusing. Hopefully you're just following along. And this is kind of where the weird part happens too. At least from where when I saw other people play is, they got this achievement slash trophy like later down the road, but I got it right immediately as soon as this next cutscene starts. So yeah, just go all the way to the end in this part, go on the chair, and then it's gonna teleport you back. Again, a bunch of cutscenes, and bam, there it is. But just in case if some of you did not get it, I'm just gonna continue forward. And actually, this is where you can get another achievement. It's one where right here exactly, he's gonna tell you go to the door, and you just kind of keep on running away from it, and eventually you're gonna get it. Obviously, I do have another separate video on just this achievement called the red door. So obviously check it out on my channel. But I mean, if you're already here, you might as well just do it. And I think that should be it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm still new to doing commentary. I hope my voice was on par, loud enough. And let me know down in the section below if I was okay, if I was mediocre. And yeah, right here we're just gonna wait for the door. Like, we're not gonna open it, it's gonna teleport us, and bam. So again, thank you once again for checking it out. I hope I was very helpful, and I'll see you on the next achievements. By the way, I have many other ones on my channel, so click, click, click. Peace.